friend, and thanks for being here. Today I want to share with you some of my favorite channels. Now, if you have ever been to Sarah McGlory's channel or McGlorious Live, then she does what she has called Fangirl Fridays, and I have just jumped on the bandwagon with doing this because I think it's such a great idea to support fellow small YouTubers. And honestly, I have a few channels, well, lots of channels actually, that I just really adore watching at the moment. And so this is going to be the first part of the Fangirl Friday that I really want to share with you guys. This is an attempt to help other small YouTubers grow and to introduce all of you guys within this small YouTuber community and help us to all make connections. Now, of course, I have lots of small YouTubers that I really enjoy, and for the essence of time, I'm going to be mentioning 5 channels in every Fangirl Friday. I'm going to try to put together a theme, and so in my head today I was thinking that a really good theme actually for this video would be my escape channels. I have several channels and several YouTubers that I follow that just take me to a place away from where I currently am, and they just take me to this calm, relaxing, zen, fun-filled place, a place that is really where I prefer to be sometimes. Now, these are all also channels who are very good supporters. They watch your channels religiously, they comment on your channels. When you support them, they also are very good about supporting you back as well. So the criteria for being considered for this Fangirl Friday was, one, that they and their videos take me to a place that is just very relaxing and filled with light and is a nice escape for me, but also, 2, that they are very good supporters within the YouTube community. So these channels that I am going to be mentioning in this video are definitely meeting that criteria, and I hope that you will check them out. The first YouTube channel that I would like to mention is Spacey from You, Me, and Alfie. Spacey, Darren, and Alfie live in Wales, and they just go to the coolest places. They go on the coolest little adventures. They take Alfie everywhere. They take him to see Thomas the Train in person. They take him to this little dinosaur land. They will take him to the beautiful beach that they have in Wales. I mean, they are just constantly going to all of these really cool places that we don't have in St. Augustine. We have the beach, of course, but a lot of these other themed places that they go are just completely new to me. One thing that they do is these little caravan trips where they stay in a caravan, and I can totally relate to that since my family and I enjoy camping with my baby. Alfie is also around the same age as Tennyson, my child. Tennyson is 15 months old, I think. Alfie is just under 2. And so I really relate to Spacey on many levels as far as always taking your child somewhere to do fun things, and then us also having a child who is around the same age. Spacey is someone who just comes across as very genuine and beautiful and sweet, and I love the way that she narrates her videos but also edits them. She gets very creative. I love her music. She just has a great vibe. If you are not already aware of You, Me, and Alfie, then please go check her out. It's a really great channel. I know that you will adore all of them just as much as I do. Number 2, if you are someone who maybe is a little burnt out and you don't take as much time to yourself as you are required or need to, I encourage you to go check out Emma Jo Goodness. Emma is a mental health counselor, much like myself, but she practices in the UK, and she has started this new segment on her channel of Self-Care Sundays. Now, I am a therapist, and often I watch Emma's videos and I find she and I coming to the same conclusions, having the same thoughts about many things that she discusses, yet I also find lots of new information. Emma is a wealth of knowledge. If you are looking for a way to take better care of yourself, to learn a little bit more about yourself as far as your mental health or motherhood, even cloth diapering, as she is also a fellow cloth diapering parent, is concerned. There are so many things to be learned from Emma, and I encourage you to check her out. I really love these self-care Sundays that she is doing. She takes you through some skincare routines, some yoga routines, lots of things that are sure to relax you and put you in a better state of mind. Thank you so much, Emma, for what you do, for what you promote, and for really just being you. You're amazing. She also has the cutest, sweetest little boy, Xander, who also is around the same age as my sweet little Tennyson. And so she's been showing Xander in her videos, and that is a good thing because he is a cutie. She also has a very loving relationship with her husband, and I just love that Emma, as well as Spacey from Yumi and Alfie, both of these people really emulate and model what healthy families look like. So thank you guys so much for doing that. I really appreciate you bringing the light that you bring to YouTube. Number 3, I know that I am so very lucky to live on the coast and have all these endless hours of sunlight and to have the nice breeze and to be able to walk on the beach, feel the sand between my toes, and hear the tide ebbing and flowing. I know the positive effects that that has on me and my mental health and my physical health, and I understand that everyone does not live in a place where they get to experience that at the same extent that I do. But if you are not already subscribed to DR Nature Channel, then I recommend that you go there, because David is a nature photographer, videographer, and he will give you the full experience of living on the coast. It is no secret that the sounds from nature, such as the wind blowing through the trees or the sound of the tide, all of these are things that emit negative ions which have a positive effect on our mental health and on our bodies. You can get as much of all this goodness as you need to get from David's channel, DR Nature Channel. If you want beautiful sunsets mixed with beautiful music and the sound of the ocean, then this is the place you want to be. Every time I see that David has posted a new video, I get excited, because I know that no matter how chaotic, no matter how crazy, no matter how stressful my day has been, I am going to get about 5 to 10 minutes where I am just escaping. I am just relaxing. I am just listening to the ocean go in and out. I'm looking at a beautiful sunset accompanied by beautiful piano music, and I will get what I need out of this. I will get the peace and the relaxation that I need. David, thank you so much for putting these videos out there. David is a fellow Floridian, and he loves the beach and nature as much as I do, and he just has a beautiful way of capturing it. I know that you will love and benefit from his videos just as much as I do. You know what? Don't download the Calm app, just go to David's channel. That's really all you need. It will give you that 5 to 10 minutes of calm that you need every day, and you won't even have to pay for it. You can subscribe to his channel right now. You know you want to. Go ahead, for free. The next YouTuber that I want to mention is Kenya Lawrence Jackson. Now, what I love about Kenya is that she does a lot of clean with me videos. And the way that this is an escape for me is that my house actually is never clean. So I get to live through Kenya in her clean house. Thanks for that, Kenya. Thanks for taking me away from my crazy, dirty, you-know-what house to a house that is peaceful and relaxing and clean. Not to mention, it's beautifully decorated, which is also something that I don't really have a flair for. If Kenya gets kidnapped from her house and brought to an undisclosed location to clean and decorate for an undisclosed amount of time and then return to her said home. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. Kenya is also really funny, and I love the way that she narrates her videos. I love listening to her talk. She and I really vibe the same when it comes to humor. I just think that she is so funny. I know that one person who has shouted out Kenya before on here, Sarah McGlory, has described Kenya as, when she listens to her, it sounds like, you know, she's just talking to her girl and they're just having a conversation and they've been friends forever. And that is how Kenya relaxes you in her presence. Just being there on her video, you automatically feel that you are welcome. She has such an inviting presence. And so thank you, Kenya, for being that friend that we all need on YouTube, and not only showing us incredible and efficient ways of organizing and decorating and cleaning our dirty houses, but of also being that friend that we need, and that listening ear, and that warm, delightful presence. You are such a sweetie, and I love watching your videos. And the last channel that I want to shout out is Maverick Vlogs. Now, a lot of these channels I have shouted out before, and don't worry, if you have been a constant supporter on my channel, I will shout you out at some point on this Fangirl Friday. I'm just trying to stick with this theme of using channels that are in some way an escape. And Maverick, I have shouted him out before. This channel is run by a lovely man named Kartik. I believe he lives in India, but he travels a lot everywhere. He goes to the most interesting places, and I love watching travel vlogs. As someone who doesn't get to travel all the time, watching a travel vlog is just so exhilarating. And again, such a nice escape for me. Kartik also has a very interesting way of formatting and editing his videos. He really takes you through the whole traveling process when he is filming a video. He tells you about which countries need a visa and which countries don't. He'll also tell you the price of things, you know, where to visit when you go to this particular country. He'll tell you the history about where he is, all of the interesting landmarks and monuments that are there. It really is such a joy to travel the globe with this guy. And in addition, he's a great supporter on YouTube. He is a fantastic person to know. I know lots of connections on my channel have been made through Maverick Vlogs, and so thank you, Kartik, for that. I really appreciate you being such a great support system. And I really appreciate the time and dedication you spend on your videos, putting great content out there, and for taking us all along on your adventure. And just so you know, anytime you want to go to Fiji, I am down to watch that vlog, okay? I will be here front and center watching you have a good time in Fiji. I don't know if we're allowed to put in recommendations for places to travel, but that's mine. I need to know where to go and what to do in Fiji. Alright, so those are my 5 channels for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have been on my channel a lot and you didn't hear your channel mentioned in this video, don't worry. Stick with it. I will mention your channel very soon. I'm not sure what the theme will be for the next Fangirl Friday that I do, but I can't wait to shout out a couple more YouTube channels. I really love giving credit to people who are just doing their thing. So I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank you all for what you do. Having a YouTube channel is not easy. It's very time consuming. And I just have such admiration for everyone who puts the time and energy into not only starting their channel, but keeping it up and going. Thank you guys for being here today. If you have not already liked and subscribed, then I encourage you to do that. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did like it. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. And if you do stop by these channels, which I hope you do, I mean, what are you waiting for? Do it. Do it now. Please tell them that Mental Health Mom sent you. All right. I'll see you next time.